Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Minecraft Pixel Art. Today I'm doing something a little bit different because I'm joined by a guest.
Hello, it's me again. I'm here.
First time I've ever done a guest in this series. There isn't going to be, I don't know if I'm going to do it too often because there isn't much to it. It's just the intro and outro he'll be here for.
Mhm.
But it's appropriate that he's here because he suggested that I do this sprite. So, Oliver, do you want to say who this is?
Yeah. So this sprite is Myrrh from, is it Fire Emblem 7?
Sacred Stones.
Sacred Stones. Okay. I couldn't remember.
Mm.
But yeah, she's a Manakete, so I thought it would be cool to see Alex make a sprite of this. Because
Yeah,
he was running out of ideas, so I'm like, do someone interesting like Myrrh, and he's like, okay.
it is
So
true. I am running out of ideas, but I have thought of something. I have a message for the end of the video, so I need you people to comment on the video. I'll explain it more in detail when this episode is over. But anyway, as you can see, I've started a little bit off camera. I've done the shadow since she's up in the air, she's flying, and that's a section of her foot, just so I know where to start. Didn't do anything serious, so don't need to freak out. The wool colors, I'm so glad to say there's no blue in the sprite.
oh.
Uh, it's a difficult one, mainly the wings. Her body is very small, and the wings take up the majority of the sprite. So, colors as usual, there's black, and I just noticed there's no gray. No gray. But, whatever, gray is... I like when sprites have gray, though. There's red and orange. I'm not sure about the orange, but I think it'll be better than having both reds. We got
Yeah.
yellow. Yellow will look good. The purples, up until I put the sprite on the second screen, this purple looks a little bit off. Magenta looks dead on, but purple looks iffy. But I don't really have much of a choice, so I'm going to use it anyway. The two greens, they look almost dead on. They're like very good. We got brown, not too much brown, mainly on the wings and some on the body. Sandstone as usual for the skin, and unfortunately wood. I'm going to use wood in the wings, but it's the closest I can get. So, without further ado, I will build this sprite, and then me and Oliver will see how good it looks by the end of it. So,
Well,
see,
we can comment on the shadow right now. It's a very, very nice shadow.
very
It's an
detailed.
interesting-
It's much
It's a
bigger
very
than the rest.
interesting shape, and it's a lot bigger than all the rest.
Indeed. And that foot, that's very detailed foot.
Oh yeah, 1 pixel big. It's giant.
Oh yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's get building this damn sprite. Be right back.
It's a damn sprite.
It's a damn sprite. Okay, guys, we're done. God, this sprite, it was a pain. But it, it was. There's always, you can tell when the sprite is a pain. Like, Hector's sprite was a pain. I don't know many other sprites that were
Wherever
a
he
pain.
is.
He's over there. Oh god. What am I getting stuck on? But yeah, Hector's sprite was a pain. This sprite was a pain. But any comments, Oliver? Anything you want to say?
Um, as I said when Alex was building it, because I was watching him build it the whole time, I just think the orange looks a bit weird on the dress. Probably because I haven't looked at her sprite close up, really. So I'm used to seeing it, like, all red. So, I don't know, the orange just looks a bit weird.
Okay,
And,
I'll add on to that a little bit.
and then, always, with the wings, the wood just looks weird.
Oh yeah.
No matter where you use it.
Always gotta hate on wood.
Hopefully they come out with, like, a light brown color.
Yeah. A light brown wool would be amazing.
hmm
Okay, where can I start? Well, in here, obviously there is multiple shades of yellow, but to be honest, it looks decent with just the one shade of yellow. The wood, of course, like Oliver said, I hate it, but I always do. The brown is right. That's one of the only things that's super right in the wings. The green, the light green is really good. The dark green is just a little bit darker than it should be, but that is really close. Like Oliver said, the orange, I didn't really notice this too much until I looked at the sprite. It is orange on the picture, but Oliver has noticed it does not look right, because it doesn't look completely right. The orange in the sprite in the picture should be just a little bit darker to make it about right. And lastly, I'd like the hair. The magenta's like the only thing that's super right. The purple is just a little bit too bright.
Yeah, I think the hair looks really good. I think the hair is probably turned out the best bit about the sprite.
Yeah?
Like, overall.
I like it a little bit, but when I look at the sprite and compare, it looks very wrong, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Whew, well, it definitely looks nice. I like the wings, you can see her. I think it's a successful sprite. Also,
It's definitely...
I'd like to point out, like I said before, I'm running out of sprites. I have one more planned after this, but then I'm almost out. So, in a few seconds, just after I do my outro, a frame is going to come up, and there's going to be two characters. On the left, there's going to be a picture of Guy, who is from the game they're from, not Roy, but them, Fire Emblem 7, and the one on the right will be Joshua, the same game as these guys, Sacred Stones. They will both have the same class, which will be Myrmidon, and even though you vote on particular person, it may not be the actual sprite, because there are two classes which you can choose. In the next episode, I will be doing another vote on which class you want. So make sure to comment and say which person you want. And
just a heads up. I'm voting for Joshua as a swordmaster. That's just what I want to see.
I don't want to give my personal preference away, because that's one of the reasons I'm letting people vote. I don't want people to vote with me.
Well, I am a viewer, and that is my view.
Yeah. So all in all, that's it for the sprite. I've picked the music, as you probably already heard. But obviously I had that... Oh god, it's your dog.
Shut up!
Shut... We need to do another podcast sometime. Anyway,
Okay.
if you like this video, press the like button. Bark. Comment, like I said, I really need you to comment on this one. It's very important. Everyone, including you, Howie. I know he watches this. And lastly, if you like this channel and you want to see lots more, press the subscribe button, because there will be lots more, even though I don't have a lot more planned. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next pixel art video, with or without Oliver. Who knows?
Yes, we will see.
We'll see. Depends on if he has something to do or not. Okay, see you guys next time.